Let's see how to get onto the cushions. We'll begin with the Waff Mini. We ask Jennifer to place her foot in the center of the Waff. We want her weight to be distributed symmetrically front and back of the cushion centerpiece. We then ask Jennifer to shift her body weight so that she keeps her knees, hips, and shoulders in alignment. Jennifer keeps looking straight ahead towards the horizon. To get down, she reverses back out by placing the foot of her back leg on the floor and stepping back out. Now let's see how to place both feet on the Waff, the bipedal position. The underlying logic is identical. We ask Jennifer to place one foot in the center of the Waff Mini, to transfer her body weight, and then bring in the other foot. Once both feet are placed, we ask Jennifer to move the first foot away from the center and place her feet symmetrically to the right and left of the cushion centerpiece. Jennifer keeps her gaze straight ahead towards the horizon. To get back down, she places one foot back to the center, then shifts this foot forward and backward before stepping down. Now, let's look at how to get into a kneeling position. We ask Jennifer to kneel on the Waff Mini. Her knees are placed symmetrically in relation to the cushion centerpiece. This symmetry is both in the frontal or side-to-side plane and in the sagittal or front-to-back plane. Her gaze remains straight ahead towards the horizon. Knees, hips, and shoulders are in alignment. By lifting first one foot then the other off the ground, Jennifer can check that her alignment is correct. To reverse out of the position, she places her feet back on the ground one at a time and stands up. Now let's look at how to get into a sitting position. This time, we ask Jennifer to sit down. Her two sit bones are placed on either side of the cushion centerpiece. Jennifer can remain anchored and stable by placing both hands on the ground or on her shoulders instead. Her gaze always remains horizontal. Once again, she can reverse out of the position, this time by placing her hands on the ground and by standing up. Now, let's look at how to get into the supine position. To begin with, we ask Jennifer to lie on her back and place the Waff behind her lumbar vertebrae. The Waff must be perfectly centered. Jennifer's hands are on the ground, and her gaze towards the ceiling. She can stretch one leg along the ground, followed by the other, respecting the natural curvature of her spine. All supine exercises must be performed in this position. To reverse out of the position, Jennifer bends both legs, rolls over to one side and stands up. Now let's see how to get into a prone position on the cushion. We ask Jennifer to place the Waff beneath her navel. All prone exercises must be performed in this position. To reverse out of this position, Jennifer pushes up onto all fours to protect her back before coming back to an upright position. Now let's see how to get onto the Waff medium. We ask Jennifer to place her feet behind the cushion centerpiece, her toes just brushing the centerpiece's edge. Next, we ask Jennifer to shift her body weight in order to maximize the load so that she is ready to execute an exercise. To get back off, she simply reverses out. Now let's look at how to get into the bipedal position. The sequence begins in the same way. Both feet placed behind the cushion centerpiece. But this time, body weight is shifted completely and the first foot is placed a distance away from the cushion centerpiece. The placement of the second foot ensures symmetrical support in both the lateral and sagittal planes. Jennifer keeps looking straight ahead towards the horizon. To get back down, she simply reverses out by shifting back her body weight. She places one foot back in the middle of the Waff and steps out backwards, keeping her gaze straight ahead towards the horizon. Now let's look at how to get onto a Waff Max. This time, we ask Jennifer to turn her back to the cushion, place her buttocks on the cushion and lie down slowly, all the while supporting herself with her arms. Then, we ask Jennifer to simply bend her knees and place herself in the most comfortable position possible in order to respect her spine's natural curvature. The idea is to minimize tension and maximize comfort. Getting back out is a two-step process. First, we ask Jennifer to bend her knees and come back down to contact the ground again. Jennifer then takes a few moments to drop back into the support of the ground, and then simply pushes up on her forearms to stand up. If a patient has any lower back pain, they can first roll onto one side. So, from the supine position, a patient with lower back pain can roll over to one side, come up to vertical, and then resume the standing position.